Hello guys and welcome back to the fourth episode of How to Make a Game Like Pro Gravels. Um so in the last episode we made the I don't know what we even made. So I think we made the circle on the ground, as you can see. And now we want to do some other stuff with the ball system. So we kind of want to make a rainbow flick. So when you jump up, then it's going to perform a rainbow flick. And that's exactly what we want to do today. So let me just open up the place in which I have the ball system predefined. And it's not opening. Why is it taking so long to open? Okay, now we're in. Okay. And let me just get the client. And let's see where we have the thing going on. So let me see. Camera module, invis cam, camera utils. No. Okay, wait, let me just the key code space. Okay, now we got it. So okay, now we can start right in. So in our starter player, in the ball client, where we also have the kick animation in there we want to make some stuff. So we have a function called hasBall, have we? Or do we not? No, we don't. Okay, so we want to make a function called hasBall. So let's go ahead and make this. It's really short. So let's just go ahead. So it's going to be the function hasBall. And in this function, we want to get the attribute, which is equal to the player get attribute. And it's going to be the hasBall. And if the attribute is equal nil, then we want to return false end, and also we want to return the attribute, just like this. And then once we have this set up, we want to scroll all the way down a bit over the run service here. We want to go ahead and do the user input service dot input began. We want to connect the function with the input and the game process event. And if GPE, then we want to return end. And then if the input dot keycode is equal to enum dot keycode dot space, then if hasBall is equal to false, then we want to return end, and else we want to fire the event like this. Okay, so we have a input begin event already here. So let's just cut this out and just paste it in here like this. Okay, so now we want to fire the event. So in the reference storage, let's make a new event called rainbow flick event. And let's get this here at the top. So let's get the rainbow flick event. Let's paste it in here. Let's scroll down, and then we want to fire the server. We want to fire the camera.cframe.locvector. So now on the server, let me just search where I have it. Let's see, request team. Let's see, role flow slot. Add money, call effect. Let me just search for it. Okay, here we have it. Okay, so in our ball script, which we have somewhere here, where do we have it? Yeah, it should be in the ball. Yeah, here. Okay, so in the ball script, we want to first of all get the remote event. So the rainbow flick event, it's going to be called. And then we want to get the animation for it. So what we want to do is on the client actually, we want to get the animation. And yeah, we just copy the animation and just paste it in the client. So here's my ID. I can quickly show you how this looks like. Since this animation is only working with a certain aspect. So let me just pull a rig. I think this is for R6. So let me just build a block avatar. Let me get an animation. And then let me just copy the animation ID and then just import from Roblox. And yeah, so this is my animation. So nothing really happens because actually there is a ball part which is back here moving like up. So I will leave this here, the link to this. I'll leave it in the description. So let me just save this, uh, save this to file for the ball underscore rainbow flick. And yeah, you will find this in the description. Let me just upload it right now. Can I just publish this to Roblox? Publish. No, save to Roblox only. All rainbow flick. It's gonna be an animation. I'm gonna be the creator. Save. Okay, let me go to the creator store. Let me just do this for you now. And then let me configure the asset. Let me gonna put this on the creator store. How can I put this on the creator store? Please. I cannot put this on the creator store. Oh yeah, here. Open creator store. Yeah, I think it's there. Okay. So I copied the link. It will be in the description. So yeah, you can just get it right there. And yeah, so now that we have this, we then also want to play the animation. But first of all, let's continue on with the script. So let me just delete this guy here. And yeah, once we have this set up, let's make a new event on the ball server here. So you have the rainbow flick event, and let's scroll all the way down above the run service, right here, and let's get the rainbow flick events dot on server events. We want to connect the function player. We want to get the player. And then if players is ancestor of player is equal to false, then return n. So we just check if the player is a player. And then, do we have this right now? No. Okay, so we want to make something called is busy. And at the top of the script, and yeah, we just can bind this to stuff so we can see if the player is already busy doing something else. So if is busy, is equal to true. Then we also want to return ends. Let me just charge up my headphones. Since they're almost empty. Where's my charger? Okay, so they're charging now. Sorry for the interruption, but we can continue now. So we want to set the is busy equal to true. Then we want to task dot delay with 0.5 with a function, and we want to then do the is busy is equal to false again. So we have this out of the way, and then if has ball with the player isn't equal to true, then return ends. And then if the current owner isn't equal to the player, then we also want to return ends. Then we get the character. Then we get the humanoid. This character humanoid. If the humanoids, then we get the local HRP. If the HRP is there, then we get the then we want to do some stuff. So we want to do on the client we also want to play the animation. So the ball client here, we want to do local flick track. Going to be equal to humanoids loads animation, and then we load the scripts dot rainbow flick. Where do I have it? Ball underscore rainbow flick. Okay, and then we want to do the flick track called play, and yeah. So then what we want to do is we want to on ball server we want to kind of just remove the weld, and then we want to kick the ball. Okay, we need to make this function. Okay, no problem. So we should have it though. Oh yeah, of course. So we just cut out the whole function here. We just make it a function, local function. We call it the kick ball. We just paste this here, and then we get we get this stuff here. We paste it in here, and then in here we connect the kick ball like this. Okay, then we want to kick ball, and then we want to leave the player the human reports dot cframe dot look vector and 0.6. Oh wait, we get the look vector, right? We should. Yeah, we get the look vector. So we can just get the look vector here and then just paste it in here. Okay, so let's try this out. Okay, HTTP request can only be executed by game server. Oh, okay, that's not from my script. Okay, as you can see, the ball is currently going around. That's just the animation playing, as you can see. So when you don't have this, we will fix this in a second. But if you don't have this animation or an animation that does similar things, the ball will just kick from the ground. And yeah, this is just so right now it will kick from about here. But yeah, so let's fix this. So, oh yeah, of course. I have trusted the Roblox AI a bit too much. So let's just paste the corresponding values there. And then let's grab the ball. And yeah, you can see that now it just kicked the ball like this. We don't want this to happen. And we also, I think we should just get the original look vector. So like this. And then make sure to change this again. And yeah, then we want to get the length of the animation. So currently the length of the animation is, let's just print it. So it's going to be, or we could also just do the stuff like this. So we play it and then we task the wait for the flick track dot length times 0.9. And after that we fire. We could also just do this, I think. And then it should be working fine. So now you can see that the animation doesn't play at all. And my shoot isn't canceling. Okay, but you can see the rainbow kick is now working. So yeah, the rainbow kick is now working. And yeah, you can change the power by going in the server and the ball server and then just changing this value here. We just change this to 0.2 since it was very, very far. Then let's go here. And you can see that now it kind of kicks very short. But why am I still in this kicking pose? Like it doesn't return, it doesn't stop the animation. So let's fix this issue. So we end the input and then we want to also adjust speed of 1. And since something is not changing, so if we get the animation, we also then just want to stop the animation. So yeah, this should fix it hopefully. Yeah, okay, that's good. So we can also shoot, right? Yeah, okay. So now we made the rainbow flag, but there is one slight issue. See, if we do it the first time, it doesn't really work. And that's because the track isn't loaded yet. So what we want to do is all the stuff we just did with the loading of the animation here, we want to load this as soon as we load in. So right here, we want to load the animation too. And now that it's loaded, it will instantly play. So we go here and you can see it plays. So 0.2 is a bit too less. So let's go to the middle. We want 0.4. And now let's see how this will look like. You can of course experiment with those values. And yeah, I think 0.4 is a nice value. and you can see that it kind of flicks forward. Yeah, so making this animation is not possible in Roblox Studio. You either have to make it in Blender, or you have to have the moon animator, since the normal Roblox animator doesn't allow things named differently, I think. But I could be wrong. So what basically is happening, you have the ball here and it just tweens it to this point and then it just lets it go. So that's basically the whole thing. But yeah, you can download this animation in the description. So the file will be there. You can just download it, and yeah, this is going to be it for the Rainbow Flick. Thank you all for watching and see you in the next episode. Peace.